Good afternoon, all. My name is Shazan Kirubi, daughter of Dr. Michael Gishuhi Kirubi. To many of you, Uncle Chris was known as Chairman, Daktari, DJ CK, among many other titles. But to me, he was simply Uncle Chris. Beyond his public persona, he was the pillar and the patriarch for our family. He was my father's eldest brother and a father figure to my siblings and I. For as long as I can remember, Uncle Chris always challenged us to do better and to be better. He was a man of many talents, and I was always amazed by his intent and his intuition. Uncle Chris would always jokingly introduce me as his niece who worked with refugees. That was what many people came to know me as. It was a joke between him and I because he was intrigued with what I did. Also, he's the one who influenced my decision not to go into law, but to go into business administration, and then I veered off into international development. We had many debates by his fireplace talking about the displacement crisis in Africa, and me trying to challenge him to try and invest in the humanitarian sector. Like the true businessman that he was, he wanted to know the risks involved. I will forever cherish those evenings spent together and our long walks in Thika at the farm. I always thought that Uncle Chris had an extraordinary life. Looking back now, I realize that it was not the events in his life that were extraordinary, but the way he faced them. He faced life with intelligence, courage, wit, and purpose. And as I finish my tribute, I leave you all with a short quote from one of my favorite authors. If God gives you a seed, he expects you to plant it. If he plants it for you, he expects you to water it. If he waters it for you, he expects you to prune it. If he prunes it for you and keeps it for you, he expects you to harvest it. If he harvests it for you, he expects you to store it. And if he stores it for you, he expects you to keep it safe from getting rotten. And if he keeps it from getting rotten for you, he expects you to account for the seed. Yes, life is all about purposefully fulfilling a purpose. Uncle Chris fulfilled his purpose in more ways than one. And if we want to continue on with his legacy, we all need to live our purpose. Uncle Chris, I will miss you. Maina, Marie, and I will take care of Dad. We love you always. Your dearest niece, Shazan Kafura Wambui Kirubi.